everybody. Welcome back to the OJ podcast. I'm Olivia, that's Jamie, and it's time for the baseball MLB postseason. So we have already recorded an episode, months I think now at this point, back, about our postseason predictions. But now we actually have a finalized bracket.
And there's some teams, that weren't on there before that are now on there.
My bracket has simultaneously changed a lot and not that much, honestly. But I'm excited to get into it.
Why is this
we both have our teams are both in the postseason, so we both have like a horse in the race. You good, Jamie?
Does this need a new pen tip already?
She looks angry, guys.
I literally just
So anyway, I guess while she's figuring out pens, I will let you know the seeds for each division. So in the American League, the Blue Jays ended up in first, then Seattle, then Cleveland. Fourth seed in the sort of the wild card is the Yankees. Fifth is the Red Sox, and sixth is the Detroit Tigers. For the National League, the number one seed is the Brewers. They also are the number one team in the league. Then we have the Phillies, and then we have the Dodgers, and then for the wild card, it is the Cubs, Padres, and Reds. So that is our bracket. I am kind of filling air while Jamie figures this out. I'm not too surprised Detroit made it in because it was them or the Astros. But I am surprised they made it in with the week closing last 10 games they had. As for the National League, I personally did not expect the Reds to get in, so I wasn't excited. I like Ohio.
I love
they were in,
that.
I'm happy a small market team went in.
I am so happy that it's Reds over Mets, just because, one, I hate the Mets after last year.
Trauma.
Yeah, and it came down to a tiebreaker too, because they technically have the same record. But that happened also in both sides. The American League was crazy when it came to playoffs.
It was very tight at the end. Between Boston, Detroit, and the Astros, I believe it was quite close.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, the Red Sox made it in. We were looking a lot more promising up until those final few weeks when one of our star players, Ryan Anthony, got hurt. And so he going out really hurt us at the end stretch of the season, and that's how the Yankees took over because we were ahead of them for a very long time. And the Yankees power down really strong to get into the playoffs. I hate having to admit that. But, Red Sox still got in, so I was happy. I was really happy the Astros didn't make it because I really don't like Texas. Did you hear that Annika, now that she lives in New York, is considering fully just becoming a Yankees fan over a Detroit fan? Purely to anger me.
Yeah, probably. I was going to say, is it just to anger you?
I think so. And I told her pick any other sport team, honestly, because, even though I don't like the Knicks would be a better choice. I told her, you live right next, or you live, not right next to, but you live by Buffalo.
Yeah.
So, just become a Bills fan. And she goes, I only like college football. Yeah. So I wasn't able to convince her. So unfortunately, I think this is a prophecy that I'm just going to have to accept.
Yeah.
Because she hates me. Yeah. But it's okay. But yeah, Detroit made it in.
Mm-hmm. Somehow.
I have my own petty form of revenge in this bracket to anger her. So...
Okay.
I'm not gonna listen.
Okay. Well, which side do we want to start with first?
I mean, I'm in the American League.
Okay.
So
my team isn't in the wild card, so.
No, so I feel like it makes more sense. Also, when you go online, it's always American than national. So just saying.
Well, based off of if there's expansion teams, Brewers are becoming an American League team, so.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Remember I sent you if the predictions for if they are going to expand the MLB, that the Brewers would
Sorry,
go
I
to
thought you were
the...
talking about it was confirmed.
No.
I'm like, I didn't see anything
It's not
about
confirmed.
that. Okay, yeah.
It's the
I
rumors.
misunderstood. It's late. I'm tired.
Uh,
It's 9 here, and I'm a wee bit ill, so brain foggy.
Okay. Guardians versus Tigers. Oh, do we want to say how many games they win it in? Maybe.
I have it marked down, so
Okay.
I was prepared to do so.
I was not.
That's up to you, though.
I'm fine. There, I figured it out.
Okay. I have Cleveland winning.
I also have Cleveland winning.
Yeah.
So
I have Cleveland winning because Annika's from Michigan, and this is my own petty form of revenge for Ohio beating Michigan.
Oh,
She would not be happy about it.
I
just think they're going in much stronger.
Yeah, I have Cleveland winning because in the past 2 months, the Tigers went from, like, second best record in the league to, like, barely making the wild card. And so, I have a feeling they're just going to continue that.
So, I do have logic for my pettiness. So, in the first round, the wild card round this year, I believe all games are supposed to be played at the teams, whatever the top team's home stadium is, because they're trying to prevent the amount of rest for the later teams. So, for example, like all the games will be played in Cleveland.
Yeah.
So, for me, Cleveland not only finished a lot stronger. If you look at the record for the past 10 games, it's 7-3 versus 2-8. So, Cleveland finished a lot stronger. They have the better record. To me, it just Detroit's kind of been tanking a bit as the season has gone down.
Detroit has been Detroiting. Detroit has been doing exactly what they do all the time in every single sport. So,
on to the next series. It would be the Red Sox versus the Yankees, which I have to assume is everyone's most anticipated matchup.
I'm kind of excited for San Diego versus the Cubs.
Okay. Sorry. In my little personal bubble, it's everyone's most anticipated matchup. Because, I mean, it's the most famous rivalry in all of sports.
Yeah.
So, and I can't go against my Red Sox here, even though I do think they have an upfield battle. So I have it going to 5 games. So 3-2, Red Sox win. Move on.
I also kind of want... I don't want it to be a Yankees-Dodgers again. Because I hate it when the same teams from the year prior is playing in the finals again. Like, that's why I've been hating the NHL, because it just keeps being the Oilers and the Panthers. And I hate it. Bring someone new.
That's why I have the Hurricanes winning, which you can watch in an earlier episode.
No, it's not. That's posted. It's going to be posted on Friday.
Oh, I saw it uploaded on Spotify, so I just figured it was posted.
No, it's scheduled for Friday.
The email notification.
Scheduled for Friday.
It's coming out on Friday, so spoilers on that one. The Hurricanes are winning because I totally understand hockey.
Yeah. So, I think it's going to be the Red Sox, and I do think they're going to play all the way to Game 5, just because that's just what it is.
I think even if the Yankees win, I still think this series is going to be very hard fought because it is the two biggest rivals. Additionally, Yankees are a really good left-hitting team, but we have a left-handed pitcher, which makes it much harder for the left-handers to hit. And he's our best pitcher on the team, so he's really good. So I think it's going to be close fought regardless, because you're going to have, it's the most famous rivalry in sports. You're not going to want to get beaten by your rival. I do think Yankees have a slight advantage. They have been on a hotter streak lately.
Yeah, I will say
that. They are playing at home. However, I really just would prefer the Red Sox to win, and also I think they have a good chance to. And we've performed pretty well against the Yankees this season. So, I mean, I'm going for them.
Even if the Yankees win, I still think they're going to lose in the next series, so.
Yeah, I mean, not to spoil my next series, but yeah, I just really need to beat the Yankees.
And that's your only goal. Especially you can hold it over Ella.
Well, I wasn't even planning on holding it over Ella until I found out she blocked me.
She hasn't actually. She joked about it.
I know. My plan was just to tag her on Instagram, but if she's blocking me, I'm holding it over her forever through Jami. She will only make it worse for herself if she blocks me. I promise you that. Should we go on to the National League?
Yes. Reds versus Dodgers. I think this is an easy one. Yes, the Reds have been kind of on a hot streak, but they're not beating the Dodgers.
So, this is part 2 of my petty revenge against Annika. And also for myself. I have this series 3-2. I really don't want the Dodgers to win. So, Cincinnati has been on a pretty good streak, like you said. I have them winning because I want both Ohio teams into the second round. Purely because Annika said she would become a Yankee fan.
You should tell Annika it's Ohio versus Michigan tomorrow. Because I don't think she knows. Because it is Ohio versus Michigan tomorrow.
I'll tell her right now. Here, if she texts me back, I'll share on the podcast her live reaction.
Like I said, I just think the Dodgers, they're one of the best teams.
Tonight, by the way?
Well, tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, but as long as it's up.
Yeah. It'll be up before any of the games start. But I do just think the Dodgers, they know how to play the playoffs. They just know. And so I just don't see the Reds the Reds barely making it, being able to beat the Dodgers.
I really want the Dodgers to lose.
Yeah.
Like, I really, like, you know how I dislike New York and Philly? I really dislike LA as well. And I want them to lose. I can't have another Dodgers World Series. I feel like they win so often. Like, give it to someone else. Please.
You just want it to be given to the Red Sox. Like...
No, actually, I don't have the Red Sox winning this year as much as I would like it. I have some realism.
Do you have it the same as last time?
I have the same winner as last time.
Of course.
Yeah. I haven't changed. I still think it's the same, yeah.
Okay.
I think the actual final matchup changed. I don't remember exactly what I had, but I have the winner the same.
You have the final matchup that you want in your heart was last time.
Oh, Red Sox Brewers?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have that this time. I did take a reality pill at some point. But, yeah.
Okay. San Diego Cubs. As a Brewers fan, the Cubs can't win. The Cubs need to be defeated immediately.
No.
Even though a Cubs-Brewers would be really good series, I want them gone right away.
You'd be able to go. You'd be able to go for like $10 if it were Cubs Brewers, and the atmosphere would be amazing.
You know I'm not gonna, though. I don't have anyone to go with.
So the Cubs beating the Padres, because I think the Cubs are better rested and have a better record. Cubs have been one of the best teams in baseball. That league in general has been one of the best leagues in baseball this year. Our two leagues, AO. It's a super competitive league. I like the Cubs for it. I also am just going to root against a California team when given the choice, unless it's the Sacramento Kings in basketball. So I have the Cubs winning. I have them actually winning 3-0. I think it'll be a sweep. Yeah.
The Padres are so good. What do you mean?
What I mean is I'm rooting for the Cubs over the Padres.
Okay, that's crazy. That is crazy.
I am apparently delivering the scorching hot takes here.
Yeah. Okay.
I also really want a Cubs-Brewers matchup. I think that would be really fun.
I don't know if I want to... I already have to deal with so much stress in my other sports. I don't know if I need more. So that's why I need the Padres to move up.
Number one stress, round one with the Red Sox Yankees. Like...
Yeah, but
already
round
got it.
2,
I
Cubs
know,
Brewers
for
would
this.
be just as
I
bad.
got out. I have my hat. Oh my god, I could put on my hat. I have my jersey. I have a shirt. Like, I'm prepped. For
Also,
this series.
no one's gonna get this reference, but Swill is super upset that we're at our retreat during when the Brewers start playing. He's like, I'm gonna lock myself in my room all day.
He can be sick. Like,
Yeah. But yeah. So.
yeah. He can be sick. Like, if it's that big of a deal to him, he'll be fine. I don't like this man.
He's actually
So I
gotten a
don't
lot
care.
better. A lot better.
Maybe that's because other person I dislike less. But who knows?
Y'all, if you listen to the podcast, you're hearing about all of our dramas, just very encrypted.
He'll never find this. And if he does, we never really spoke because he annoyed me. So
Yeah.
I don't care if he knows.
But any viewers, here is our drama from our school.
Yeah, I'm involved in so much drama to the point where he probably doesn't even know I exist because I avoided him so much.
100%.
And if I did have to interact with him, I was courteous.
You want to know,
Also, he likes to break all the rules at work. Like, he broke into the pool deck and everything and, like, went, like, in the pool when you weren't allowed. He was just, like, really frustrating to have to deal with.
You know what happened today? It
What?
wasn't him, but it was his brother. Sat 2 seats down from me at dinner.
Yeah?
And I'm like, you're supposed to be the better one. He was fine. He was sitting kitty corner to me. So.
Kitty corner.
People from the Midwest will get it. Will get it.
Yeah, I get it now, too, but I still think it's funny.
Anyways.
Like, we don't, that's just, like, diagonal.
No, it's kitty
I don't
corner.
know.
Kitty
Whatever.
corner.
I think it's fun, though. I would never say that in my everyday life. It's unique.
I like I go back home and I hear all of my family members say it, and I just go, you get me. You get me.
You know what I hear a lot now that I'm home that I, like, didn't realize was a thing until, like, going to the Midwest? I hear a lot of people call purses pocketbooks.
Oh. Well, that's like an old lady thing.
Yeah, but it's, like, it's more common than you'd think.
Because, like,
I'm like, I don't call them pocketbooks, but they are a pocketbook, technically.
Okay.
And you put books in them from time to time.
Okay.
Sorry.
Back to...
I'm tired.
we got distracted.
My brain's on tangents.
Back to the American League.
No.
Yeah. Back to the
Yeah.
American League. We're going to the top. So Mariners versus Guardians, I think, is for both of us.
Yeah.
I think the Guardians are going to upset here. And the Mariners are going to lose. Because
I do not think
I don't think the Mariners are that good.
They have the second best record in this league, though.
Yeah, but I don't
No?
think they're that good.
Do they not have the second
They
best
do have the
record?
second best, yes.
Okay.
But, like, I'm more saying just in general.
Yeah.
Generalized.
You see, my bias against Ohio now wins out. Because even though I did it to spite Annika, I don't like Ohio either. So my revenge can only go so far before I get mad at myself. And I like Ohio a lot less than I like Seattle. So I do think the Mariners aren't the greatest team. I actually do agree with you this year. I don't think they're like anything super duper special. But they have similar closing records. Seattle will be on more rest than Cleveland will be. And it's not like they're not going into the series being, like, bad. They closed 7-3. They were probably able to rest. I don't keep up with Mariners baseball, so I don't know for sure how much resting they did. But I have Seattle winning in a 3-1 series.
Yeah. If it comes, I think it's going to come.
If there is an upset, I think in baseball you're a lot more likely to have an upset than you are in a lot of other sports. But
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Mariners.
So, I'm on team upset just because, I don't know. I don't think the Mariners have it. Also, I just think that whole, it's AL West, I think they're in AL West. I think that entire division is absolute dog shit.
Oh, they're definitely inflated because they play against worse teams more often. And again, I wouldn't be shocked if there is an upset. And like I always tell you this, I've said it on multiple other podcasts. Baseball is a game of like streaks and runs. If you're hot at the right time, there's a good shot you win. However, I think Seattle will just be better rested. Again, though, I wouldn't be super duper surprised if there was an upset. If Cleveland locks in and, like, is just prepared. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But I also just don't want to give Ohio any more credit, so they're getting knocked out.
You lost any... Oh, my God.
It was just a frustrator. I just needed her team to make it. Did she respond, speaking of the devil? No, she did not. I really want her to respond. It'll be either really pathetic and be like, I don't care, use sports, or it'll be like, I hate Ohio. Rah.
Yeah.
So,
next up, Blue Jays versus Red Sox for both of us.
We both have it.
I think it's Blue Jays.
I think it's Blue Jays. I have to be realistic. We're hurt. We're hurt. We're injured right now. But I do have us winning 3-2. Or, sorry, us losing 3-2.
You're like, it's going to the end. It is going to the last moment. I think the Blue Jays are going to get it a little quicker than that.
So, hopefully we'll get to play at Fenway at least twice this postseason. I mean, the Blue Jays haven't had the best record in the past 10 games. They've been 5-5, but they've also been locked in for a little while, so they probably were resting. Again, I don't keep directly up with Blue Jays baseball. The Red Sox were only 6-4 in our last 10 games. I don't know. I feel decent about the Blue Jays, actually, which I hate to say because they are a division rival. But we beat the Yankees. And
that's
honestly,
all you cared.
That is enough. That is enough. And if the Yankees are here, the Blue Jays will still win. So
yeah,
there you go.
I agree. If like the Yankees are there, it's still Blue Jays.
And I would probably have Yankees losing in a sweep.
Of course. Of course. Not a single game won.
No. They don't deserve one.
Going over to the National League, this is where everything differs from both of us. My whole bracket is completely off from yours, based off of already your first round picks.
Oh,
so
you have Dodgers probably going pretty far, don't you? Do you have a Brewers upset too?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. So that's kind
Wait,
of
yes.
So I have,
yes. No, yes, I do.
So I have Reds versus Phillies.
And I have Dodgers versus Phillies.
And I have the Phillies winning 3-2.
I think 3-2. Philly would just fucking dominate the Reds.
Right, 3-0. I was trying to get like entertaining playoff games here.
I think
whatever.
Dodgers and Phillies could definitely it's going to go to 3-2 no matter what. I think the Dodgers are going to win out in the end. I
can think of nothing funnier though than the Reds beating the Dodgers, like a pathetic small market team destroying LA. Like, come on, that's the best outcome. So like for me, I need this to happen. And then the Reds can get beat next round. I don't like Ohio. They can go. But
you're like,
come on,
you're like Ohio leaves in the second round. I just needed them to win the first.
Yeah, just to spite Annika.
But yeah, I think the Dodgers are gonna just continue going. They have that ability in them, and we all know it. So,
if I were being realistic, which I'm not because this is my bracket and I have free will, I would have probably actually moved the Dodgers up. But that's boring. That means I have like no upsets in my bracket except for the Red Sox beating the Yankees. And I wanted to add some pizzazz. So I made it pizzazzy.
But I do think it's going to be a very close final game. Like, I think they're going to go into, like, the 11th inning. Like, neck and neck,
Well,
barely wins.
If I could see if it was Phillies Dodgers, that series would be a very hard fought.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have the Dodgers making it, and I probably would have Phillies moving on anyway because I really don't like the Dodgers. I hate Philadelphia, but that's more for basketball and football. So I'm gonna give it to Philly. I'm gonna give it to Philly in either scenario, just to cover my bases. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It doesn't matter too much to me because I'm rooting for the Red Sox, and as far as we go, I'll be content. As long as we beat the Yankees, especially.
Yeah. So I have Brewers Padres. I know you.
Brewers,
yeah.
Because the battle, what is it? Battle of I-90.
I-94.
4 or 1?
94.
I-94. One, I think that's entertaining as all hell. As someone who used to live in that area, I think it would be a crazy
I don't know if I would
to be
even want. Oh my god, that would be hectic.
Oh my god, it would be so fun though. I think.
Yeah.
Especially since like these were probably like 2 of the best teams in the league this year. I think the matchup makes sense. It's fun. And I do have the Brewers winning because I think you avoided the first round. And because you avoided your first round curse, you're good.
I wish that counted, but I'm fairly sure we did this in 2018 and lost.
No!
Yeah. I'm fairly sure we skipped
Nobody
the first round.
expected the Brewers to even be this good this year.
No.
And
Everyone thought the Brewers were going to be at the bottom.
Yeah. Well, I like Brewer. I mean, if I were to root for a National League team, I've told Jake this before, it would be for the Brewers. I like them. I like their coach. I like their pancakes. I think it'll be a close series. I think it'll be 3-2. But they're both in similar places. I think both teams have been resting for a little while. And I think we should have a little underdog, even though they are the top seed in the league. I would still call them an underdog type figure. They don't feel like
there's
really
only
intense, like enemy.
3 teams in this playoff bracket that haven't won a World Series, and Brewers is one of them. I think it's Brewers.
I'm curious what that number.
Mariners, Tigers, I think, are the ones.
Have any of those teams? I think every other team has one. No, I don't.
Every other team has won one World Series.
Yeah, no, not that. But I'm wondering if they've all won one in the 21st century.
Oh, I don't think so. Blue Jays won in like 93 or something.
Yeah, well, Red Sox won. Yankees, I believe, did as well. But they were a lot longer ago.
Yeah.
I think the Yankees won in the 2000s. I might be wrong on that. I don't know if they've won more recently or not. Dodgers obviously have. Cubs have. I don't know about the Padres. I don't know.
No, it's Padres. It's Padres, Brewers. I don't remember the third team that hasn't won a World Series. Padres have not won a World Series.
Would it be the Reds?
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyway, though, I feel like the Brewers, even though they are the top team in baseball, still feel kind of like an underdog. And I want them to win because I like them. And also they have the top seed, so it's not that out of whack for them to potentially win.
So Los Angeles obviously won last year. Then the next closest is the Red Sox in 2018. Cubs in 2016. Yankees 2009. Philly 2008. Blue Jays 1993. Reds 1990. Tigers 1984. Holy shit, this one's also bad. Guardians 1948. And then Brewers, Padres, Mariners have not won.
Was it the Guardians versus the Cubs a few years back? I guess that would be in 2016. When it was like whoever wins this year, or whoever wins makes the other team the longest drought in baseball or something for like between World Series. Even though like the Cubs already had that because they were at over 100 or something, but still.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I think. So for mine, San Diego Brewers, I do think the Brewers are gonna win pretty quickly against San Diego. If it were Brewers Cubs, I do agree it would be 3-2 for sure. Brewers obviously more rested because we didn't have to play in the wild card. Also, like these past couple games, Murphy has been playing players that don't usually play. To also rest up our players.
Significantly better rested.
So that's why when it comes down to if San Diego is the one we're playing against, I think we win quite quickly. Versus like Cubs, I think it would be a more hard-fought battle. So, but Brewers are moving on, which I don't remember the last time Brewers have made it to the division or the conference or whatever finals.
Enjoy my Snapchat. Michaela just texted me going, "Don't lose our streak, bro."
Damn.
Shout out my younger sister, everybody.
She's really like, we can't lose this.
Yeah, well, she's little. She's only like 12. No, she's 13. She's only
Damn,
13.
forgot your own sibling's age?
I have always forgotten that. No, I know her age. I'm just tired. See, she responded immediately. Yeah, I guess, shall we bounce back to the American?
So, I have Guardians Blue Jays. You have Mariners Blue Jays.
And I have the Blue Jays winning.
I also have the Blue Jays winning.
4-2.
I have the Blue Jays winning, and I also think it's going to be a quicker one, so I think I'm going to agree with 4-2, even against the Guardians.
I actually have 4-3 written down, but I was looking at that, and I was like, I actually think it'll be less.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think Blue Jays are the best team in this conference, so I think they'll win. Nothing much more to say about that. Moving on to the National League. I have Phillies Brewers.
I have Dodgers Brewers. And
is this the same? It's the same as your other one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Dodgers are going to upset the Brewers.
I think Brewers have it. But I think it'll be a close game. I think the Brewers will have to fight their way to the finals.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be 4-3.
Well, it's going to be 4-3 for Dodgers Brewers with the Dodgers winning. But yeah.
Oh, if the Brewers do lose, it's going to be in heartbreaking fashion again. Just for the record. They're going to have a lead. I will predict this.
Well, we never actually. Last year we didn't have a lead. We did not. We actually came back. So.
Okay. Here, clip this, though, for future reference. The score is going to be 7-5. And Game 7 against the Dodgers in the Brewers' home stadium. They have one out in the ninth. And a Dodgers player will hit a tie to tie the game in the ninth because they will have a runner on base. They'll have a runner on second base after stealing. They will get 2 runs from that because they will hit a homer. The game will go into 2 overtime rounds, and then the Brewers will unfortunately lose in the second overtime. However, that is only if they are playing the Dodgers.
Yeah.
But you can clip that if this happens.
If this happens, oh my god.
Imagine the prediction. Like, come on. I'm just calling my shot right here.
Yeah, the Brewers are always...
If I get this right, I need to buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Brewers will always fail in some way.
Wouldn't it the most heartbreaking loss be in the finals?
Don't even. I don't even
think I actually have you guys winning.
We've only actually made it to the World Series once, and that was back in 1982. That is the only time we've even made it that far. I was just looking here. We have been in the playoffs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've only ever been in the playoffs 9 times, and that includes this year. We have only won or gone to the final round, or not the final, or yeah, the World Series round once. And we have never won a World Series.
Doesn't feel good.
Like, we have been good since 2018, so, like, 2018, 2019, we've been in the playoffs since 2018. But before that, nothing.
Poverty franchise.
Yeah.
Well, let's say if you're a small market and you're at an even bigger disadvantage than, like, a lot of other small market teams because where you're located is not a desirable area to live because it's not warm, nor is it on a coast.
I don't know. Every player seems to love Milwaukee.
That's the thing. So, you might not realize this because Boston is, like, a big, like, sports town and a big city of champions, but people don't come to us because of a lot of the historical stuff that went on there. And we have the whole cold thing. The cold thing is really annoying. But a lot of people don't, like, free agents don't come to our city very much. It's a lot of development. And that's why I have a lot of respect for small market teams. Honestly, a lot of the Wisconsin small market teams do really well. Like, the Bucks have been good for years and everything because you guys develop players well. Yeah. And it's because you're forced to, because nobody comes to you.
Because the only major team that anyone wants to come to is the Packers.
Yeah, and that's for the history. So you're a smaller market team where most teams are younger, so you don't have the history, which is why the Packers start to do well. And because you're smaller market, you don't have as much money, obviously, to sign fans, and you're in one of the least desirable locations, I feel like, to sign people as well. So it's just it's like you already have something bad, and then it just piles, you know?
On top of each other.
Yeah. Whereas, like, Boston, we at least have a larger market. So, like, we have some disadvantages, but we can pay people.
Yeah. Nope.
So, I mean...
No money.
I recognize it. I recognize we are at a big advantage compared to you guys, but I want the Brewers to do well. Again, they're the team I root for in the National League. They're probably my third favorite team in the league because I'll always have a special place in my heart for the Orioles.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I want them to succeed.
Down to the World Series.
I have Blue Jays versus Brewers. So I did all of that to have the number 1 versus the number 1.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
I have Blue Jays versus Dodgers, which is number 1 versus number 4?
4.
Yeah.
3.
No, yeah, 3. They won their division, yes, so it's 3. I think no matter what, most World Series comes down to it being a hard fight the entire time, and so you're gonna play every game.
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be 4-3 as well.
Yeah.
So.
And I think the Blue Jays are gonna win, though. I don't think the Dodgers are gonna win again. I think it's Blue Jays.
I have the Brewers winning.
Yeah.
I was at the heartbreaking playoff loss last year. I was at the game with Jamie, actually. And I have decided that because I had to feel the suffering of a franchise, that I don't want to feel that anymore. So I'm putting all my Bostonian good luck into the Brewers.
That's so funny. Yeah.
Not all of it. Some will get saved for the Red Sox. Like, I'll throw
to just beat the Yankees.
Can have some. I'll a little pinch, sorry, to the Brewers. Not all of it.
Mm-hmm. But
just enough.
I don't know. I think the Blue Jays got it. I also just think it's funny if a Canadian team wins. So
oh my God, actually in this political climate, it would be.
I think it would be so funny.
For America's pastime.
Yeah, I don't want it to be the Dodgers, because we keep, in every single major sports, like most of them, it's just the same teams over and over again, and I'm sick of it. Eagles versus Chiefs, done. I don't want it. Panthers versus Oilers, done. I don't want it.
I feel a lot worse about the Chiefs this year than I have in previous years.
Yeah.
Like, a lot worse.
Yeah.
I don't know. Football, I feel like this is just an idea. I think we should do a mid-season, like, predictions / power rankings podcast episode. I think that could be fun.
Yeah.
All I know is the Patriots don't know how to catch football, but we did really well last week. So maybe the
Packers don't know how to not lose a lead.
Oh my god, what is wrong with you guys? Because you guys are supposed to be good. Like,
because we had a major league lead 2 weeks ago, and there goes the Browns winning. We tied after a lead for the Cowboys.
Oh my god, the Cowboys, I was shocked to see the game as close as it was. Because I didn't watch it. I watched part of the Patriots one, and that was it.
We had, like, 13 points in, like, the first, like, 5 minutes. Where the frick did that go? We have no endurance.
I feel a lot worse about the Packers now than I did before, I'm not going to lie. Still feeling pretty good about Detroit now. I think they've proven they'll be okay.
Yeah.
Feel really good about my Bills predictions.
I also feel really good about my Bills. I love my Bills predictions, so.
Yeah. I'm feeling, like, I think the Eagles will be good, but I don't know, like, I kind of am feeling upsetty for them. I'm not sure. I feel way worse about the Texans than I thought I would as well. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm actually kind of excited to keep up with it. Yeah, I think I have Brewers, she has Blue Jays. I don't think that is too unexpected on either side, honestly.
You had the number one team on both sides going to the World Series, so like.
I realize that, and when I'm so boring, but I can't help it. This is like my actual prediction.
And then I went, nah, Dodgers are gonna upset it all.
Honestly, I could see the Dodgers, like, just winning it all. But that's boring. I don't want that. So I'm going no.
Yeah.
Because I don't want that.
But...
so I did what I wanted. Because at the end of the day, this is fanfic, technically. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Kind of.
It is.
Yeah. Well...
The title is baseball fanfic.
I'm going to. Is playoff predictions fanfic? That is going to be the title.
Yes, that is the name.
That is the title. But yeah, this is the end.
I do not know if that's the title, so I feel pretty about that.
This is the end of the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, Olivia has the Brewers winning. I have the Blue Jays winning. 2 B names. That was a struggle. Give us a like and subscribe to wherever you're watching this on, whether it's Spotify or YouTube. We have both. And then also we have TikTok and Instagram for short form video content. And we also have Blue Sky Twitter and Threads for Olivia's fun thoughts about different things. It's not mostly about sports.
Ones did pretty well, actually.
I don't check it, so I wouldn't know that. But yeah, we are either at two OJ Podcasts, OJ Pod, or OJ Podcast. Go follow us and feel free to watch all of our other content. Hope you guys liked it today. Bye!
Bye!